Paradeep Phosphates Limited, a part of the Advents Group of companies, is a premier fertilizer company engaged in manufacturing and marketing of complex phosphatic fertilizers located in coastal Odisha. Paradeep Phosphates Limited is the oldest industrial house in the port town of Paradeep. It has taken upon itself the responsibility of improving the quality of life in the surrounding rural communities, in line with the group's commitment towards upliftment. It is said that when the mind is expanded to a new idea, it can never go back to its original dimensions. At Paradeep Phosphates Limited, we are engaged in a journey to enrich the minds and lives of the people in the larger rural community around our plan. To take this vision ahead, PPL has introduced highly successful rural upliftment programs with the help of an NGO, Forum for Integrated Development and Research (FIDR) in 2 Gram Panchayats of Mangrajpur and Bagadia, consisting 11 villages covering more than 3,000 families. At PPL, we firmly believe that our corporate social responsibility is an intimate, continuous and a holistic engagement with the entire rural community. To lead the path of development, areas identified in the 2 Gram Panchayats in consultation with the villagers were health, education, water and sanitation, livelihood and skill development and recreation. The uniqueness of PPL's initiative is based on a child-centric model, in line with the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. It is focused towards the empowerment of the girl child, hitherto the most neglected and deprived section in the rural community. The concept ensures women's participation in decision-making at family and community level, as children and women are inseparable.
I'm Lakshmi Priya Nanda and this is my village, Rayat Sahi. There was a time when Paradeep was developing as an industrial township. Many big firms were getting established in the surrounding areas, but my village was completely untouched by any progress and there were no opportunities for anyone. But today things have changed for better. PPL, being one of the biggest industrial houses, has transformed not only my village but also the lives of many young men and women like me. In the last 3.5 years, PPL's constant engagement with the entire community has given us a new hope and a vision of fulfilling our dreams. Today I work as an assistant instructor at a computer training institute established in our village by PPL. Just like Suprava Sethi, who after completing her 6-month Microsoft Computer Certificate course got placement at the local IOCL complex. She is the very first woman from our village ever to have got a job at a gigantic firm like IOCL. And just like her, I, with PPL's help, am fulfilling my dream of working as an instructor at the center. And now, even I can contribute my earnings in my family income.
PPL's endeavor as a facilitator has given a new role to the women of all the villages. The role of being a MENA Club member. The MENA Club is the engine that drives the entire CSR exercise of PPL. A concept originally initiated by UNICEF and adopted by PPL for development work in the community. As of today, a total of 11 MENA clubs are actively working in PPL's project area.
We wanted to utilize the potential of the girl in the community, and in all the 11 villages, nearly 300-350 girls are formed into smaller groups called MENA clubs. All our activities are channelized through them. They are the change agents, they are the pressure group. Susmita is a fine example of girls' empowerment in the community. She is empowered enough to lead the girls. She takes the development process into the community. She talks about water, sanitation, education, health, talks about the development of children, and She is the ideal girl we want to see in others also in coming years.
I don't take credit for this. I firmly believe that it is our duty and foremost responsibility because we belong to this community. Just like Suprava, who has brought glory to our village, we are also doing our bit to uplift the lives of people. We are working in the areas of health, education, sanitation, and cleanliness. But among all our initiatives, the most revolutionary one is the building of toilets in every household in the village. Earlier, due to the absence of toilets, it was very inconvenient and unsafe for the villagers, especially the women folk, as open toilets that provided no privacy and safety. Today, more than 600 individual households have toilets. Along with toilets, construction of separate bathrooms have made women folk bathe freely. PPL provided each household with financial help and raw material to build their own toilets, an effective way to inculcate the spirit of self-reliance. Clean and well-maintained drains, closed soak pits have added to the reduction in waterborne diseases. Children are at the very center of PPL's scheme of things. Under Child Development Program, nurturing each child is indispensable for us. We believe that changing the mindset and habits of children is the best possible way to bring about a change in the entire community. Because inculcating good habits in them at the very beginning will prove beneficial for them in the long run. And our contribution in this endeavour has been multiplied with the support of Anganwadi workers, who are an integral part of our village-based development plans. There is no denying the fact that if every child gets education, it's only then our village will grow and progress. And the formation of Shishu Vikas Mandal in every village ensures that children go to school regularly. It is an apex body comprising elective representatives, village community leaders, service providers like Anganwadi and Asha workers, women's self-help groups, and child representatives who select their representative at the village level. They are involved in monitoring overall village developments, deciding future programs and conflict resolutions. And among their various child development programs, building of separate toilets for girls in schools is the most successful initiative. With the assurance of separate toilets for girls, it made many girls to attend school regularly.
While the whole day we are busy with our household chores, we hardly get time to think about our health. For the last 3 years, PPL has been conducting health camps once every month in our village. At the camp, we get free checkups and medicines. Expecting mothers and young girls are provided with free iron tablets. Also, elderly folks with eye problems are given glasses and eye drops. With PPL's presence, we feel protected and taken care of. Everyone's very happy with the initiatives undertaken by PPL.
As we know that man is called the bread earner of the family, women were given no opportunity to come forward, but PPL, with its initiatives, is trying to make women self-sufficient and independent with its livelihood-earning initiatives.
PPL provided 30 hens each to more than 90 families like ours and a monetary help of 4,000 rupees per family to build a cage for hens. They also provided medicines and feed. With this help coming in, I can now sell eggs and meat and contribute more than 70 rupees per day to my family's income.
Mushroom cultivation is another gainful activity facilitated by FIDR. Besides providing seeds and other inputs, they also arrange for training for those who have taken to mushroom cultivation. PPL took them to Bhubaneswar and trained them on mushroom cultivation. The ongoing rate of a kg of mushroom is rupees 100 in the area. We mostly sell it in the PPL market.
Under PPL's vocational training program, a tailoring institute has provided support to women to get trained in this particular skill to earn their livelihood. Also, it has changed the mindset of people that girls are not a burden to the family, but can bring glory, pride, and income to their family.
Now I proudly contribute to my family's income. I joined tailoring classes initiated by PPL in a hope to improve the financial condition of my family. And I am happy that I have succeeded in doing so.
The Farmers Training School established by the Government of Odisha, operated by PPL in Bhubaneswar, plays an indispensable role in the lives of local farmers. It has taught farmers modern methods and techniques to cultivate their fields, helping them to increase productivity and earn more. PPL's state-of-the-art soil testing lab and unique mobile soil testing vans help farmers to use the proper fertilizers in the right proportion. PPL had supported us with the training in farming and fertilizers. Earlier we used to cultivate but in a limited way. But now these modern techniques and methods, free soil testing and the right usage of fertilizers have given us a leading edge on how to cultivate in a much better way. Now we implement all the methods we learned at the training institute taught by the eminent professors. Along with the training given to farmers, PPL's Farmer Training School organizes a certificate course for all MENA workers to enhance their skills so that they could make the best use of their spare time. They are taught how to preserve seasonal fruit and make its best use, mushroom cultivation, and a variety of other agro-based ventures to help improve their livelihoods. The epic Ramayana, a popular entertainment and educative vehicle for villagers, highlights the victory of good over evil. Similarly, at PPL, we are also fighting against the ills such as lack of health facilities, education, sanitation and livelihood that have plagued rural communities for long. We've won a few battles, but the war is yet to be won. But what gives us the greater satisfaction is that this entire endeavor is one of the community, for the community and by the community from day one, with PPL only playing the role of a facilitator. The various initiatives undertaken have made people of two panchayats fully aware of their potential and provided them with the vision, which will certainly bring them more prosperity and smiles. It's not the end, but the beginning of an effort, of a vision that we have initiated through this CSR program to change and bring new hope to all the lives in two village panchayats. Our efforts continue.